that you want me to grab for you, I got you. All right, there we go. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises due to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to elders and apostles at Great Millstones, teaching us truth and sincerity, and also rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered four corners of the earth, which you so-called Negroes, Latino, Hispanic, Native American, Indians, the true Israelites that are out of Israel and the nation that the Lord is dealing with, okay? Got Brother Nabala, Brother Yawanathan, just doing a video in transit, you know, just talking about the things that's going on in current society, you know, with ICE, Trump, celebrities getting exposed. You can see a lot of things that's happening in the world that's going on, and you can see how, you know, the president, our governments is kind of moving sloppy. So I'm going to open up with this. This is Revelations chapter 12 and 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he has a short time." You speak on that?
Yeah. It says the devil's coming down with great wrath because he knows that he has but a short time. We see the things that Esau is doing and the things that he has planned later down the road, that he's coming down with that great wrath. And why is he doing that? Because he understands he's at the end of his rulership. These elites know, man. You know, they're not ignorant, man. They know what's going on. They know these scriptures. They don't have the spirit to really understand them like we do. They don't see the signs how we see them, but when they do see certain things happen, you know, the chariot sightings, because they see the chariots too.
Mm-hmm.
They see the chariot sightings, man. When they see certain things happening on earth, like River Euphrates drying up, you know, different things like that are happening. They understand that they're getting closer and closer to the end of their rulership. But with Esau knowing that, what is his mindset? Like, he's still going to try to offset the prophecies. He still thinks that he's going to be able to not just come out with his plans and his agenda, but able to actually perform them as well as execute them. That's what he thinks he's going to be able to do. But the Lord is going to intervene, and the Lord is going to disappoint him. That's why you go over to Job 5, and I believe starting at verse 12, it says what it says. We got
It said Job 5 and 12. Job chapter 9 and verse 12, and it says, "Behold, he taketh away who can hinder him." You said Job 9, right?
5.
Oh, 5. I think you said 9. So this is Job 9 and 5 and verse 12. It says, "He disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprises."
Yeah, he disappointed the devices of the crafty, man. Who was that? Mainly starting with Esau, Edom, the ones who are in control, man. That what is part of that craft that they're trying to perform, man? You know, coming up against the Israelites and also trying to get rid of us, man. Yeah. You know, and also putting the MOTB inside of everybody and having control over the whole world. Yeah. This is part of his plans that he thinks he's going to be able to achieve. But what the Lord's going to disappoint them, and they're going to be
what the signs, no matter what course of history of him always coming down, he doesn't know when to stop. But this is the mindset this man has. So let me grab 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, and I believe the point is in 4. It says 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. I'll start at 3. It says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there be a great falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition." So right now we're in the times like, okay, we can see this dude is the devil. You know, we're waking up because we fell away. We lost our heritage. So, you know, that's why we had to go through a great awakening, but we had to fall away first. But here's the point. Verse 4. "Who opposeth and exalts himself above all that is called God, Yahweh, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of Yahweh, showing himself that he is God." So he thinks that he's the all-powerful, but not knowing that the Lord set him up to be where he is right now. You know, that's why we got a lot of destruction going on, lamentations going on, just chaos, man. Just chaotic, bro. That's what happens when the wicked rule, man. That's why everything is disarrayed and out of order. You got anything on?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab this. This is Psalm 73 and 7. It says their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than the heart could wish. They have more than the heart could wish, because the brother said they don't know when to stop. And here you go. Because if you go to Habakkuk 2 and 5, what does it say? It says he's a proud man, he neither keep it at home. His desire is as large as death and hell, man. He cannot be satisfied. Here you go. He has everything. He has control of
nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. And then we brought out the Thessalonians, like, who is this man that should be revealed? Let me grab that real quick and paraphrase it. It says, and that the man of sin be revealed. Who's that man of sin? The Lord's exposing it through his actions now. Moving sloppy, moving tacky, being a hypocrite, things like that. It's being revealed that this man is the dude that is the cause of everything that's going bad in this world, man. God, we were talking about ICE earlier, said Jeremiah 50 and 33, Israel and Judah was oppressed together. Yeah, because, they had, you saw what they were doing to the northern kingdom. Because, not to put out too much, we're from Detroit, so, our part is a lot of Issachar. You see what ICE is doing, and I heard rumors that they're moving into our neighborhood. But not even just the northern kingdom. You see what they're doing to the southern, because it was the Haitians that they were fucking with, right?
They was about to, but then they was about to get rid of the TPS program that was set up to prevent the Haitians from being deported.
Yeah.
Because they're technically here because the program allows them to be here, to be in the side of the country and to work without having no proper papers, but they can't be deported because if their country is going through some type of natural disaster or government issue or whatever, they're allowed to come over here and basically be a temporary citizen. So that program was set up so they could be deported, but they was trying to get rid of that program. But a judge stopped them from being able to do that momentarily. But that still goes into what you're saying. They still are trying to make those plans happen where they can come up against the Haitians. And like the brother says, the brother Aria, he says, when we talk about it, how do you distinguish who's a Haitian or not? Because we're what? We're all melanated, brown-skinned people. We're not black, because that's what they love to call us. We're brown-skinned. So how do you determine who's a Haitian or not, man? Because Haitian can come in different shades of brown too. They're not all very dark-skinned people, man. So how do you distinguish that? You don't. And that just shows you when he's going to be out here moving. The scriptures say he's going to be like a madman spurring none. He's going to be out here just grabbing up any and everybody, man. And that's why they try to put these things in law and legislation. The scriptures say he framed his mischief by law, man. He put these different things in legislation so he can be able to perform his plans that he wants to do, man. Which is the main objective that Esau has and always going to have. And he's going to try to accomplish until he's taken out is to cut off the whole nation of Israel, man.
Yeah, Psalms 83, they were confederate against the children of Israel. And you got a list of all these other nations that's had their hand in it. So that's why it's going to be a lot of bloodshed, because even though Esau, you're the top, these other nations, man, they had help. Ishmael, they were pushing slavery. They were known for that. And that's why, like, even the lumber for the ships, they helped supply that. The transatlantic slave trade, those ships that they used.
Yeah, all these nations had their hands in the selling of the Israelites, man. That's why you had a Hamite. I think I don't know if he's a king or he's a ruler, a Hamite ruler, man. He came out and said he wanted to apologize for the role that his people played in the slave trade. Why did he come out and say that? Because they always like to try to say that we are Africans because we came from Africa. No, we're not Africans. We're Israelites, man. We just fled into the parts of Africa after 70 AD, man. That's how we ended up in these different regions in Africa.
And that was one of our curses, to be scattered. So, we was in Africa, we was Japan, we were literally scattered everywhere. So that's why, not to get off topic, but, that's why we're going to have different Israelites that might look like these heathen nations. You're going to have some wheats and you're going to have some tares. Anything else you wanted to say?
Yeah, so all this, with us knowing and seeing all of this, Esau is coming down with that great wrath, man. He's going to continue to do that. But even though know, he's going to do all these things for us that's in his truth. What are we supposed to be doing? We're supposed to be what? Building our faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Because putting our trust and faith in him, he's going to preserve us from the plans that Esau has.
Exactly.
Okay, he's not going to be able to overcome us. He's not going to be able to take us out. Now, mind you, some brothers are going to have to go through things. Matter of fact, we can close out with Revelations 2 and 10.
Revelations 2
But
and 10.
yeah, brothers are going to have to go through things. Some brothers may get thrown into a concentration camp. We are going to be out here living as pilgrims amongst the earth, man.
Yeah.
You know, the hour of temptation that's talked about in Revelations 3 and 10 is going to come upon everybody. Everybody's going to be tried with that.
Yeah.
But those who what? It says in Revelation 3 and 10, who's kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. The Lord is going to keep us from that and be with us and provide for us. He's done that all throughout the scriptures for his men. He hasn't forsaken his men, like it says in Sirach 2 and 10. Okay? Look at the generations of old. Have anyone been forsaken that have called on the name of the Lord? No. So if we're truly those men that are serving the Lord in true sincerity and calling on his name, the things that Esau has planned is not going to affect us.
Got you. I'm going to grab this one, then I'll grab yours. It says, this is Jeremiah 30 and 7. Because this the temptation that we're going to go through, you're going to be, like I said, we're going to be pilgrims. You're going to be trying to hip us. The time of Jacob's trouble. It's going to be, it's on the boil right now, man. So this is Jeremiah 30 and 7. It says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So it's going to be Israelites, and this really is talking about the ones that's going to be saved out of it. It's going to be the elect. But, the point is that I was trying to make is that we're going to go through this, man. It's going to be terrible. All right? But it's going to be light at the end of the tunnel. And then you said you wanted me to get the Revelations 2
and 10.
2 and 10. Okay. It's Revelations 2 and 10. It reads, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
Yep. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life, man. So even if it's our lot to die in this thing, man, we're still going to receive that crown. Because if you do have to be a martyr for this truth, you're going to be the first ones raised up when Yahushua returns, man. And even then, even when Esau is about to kill you, you never know what's going to happen. The Lord is going to perform a lot of miracles. A lot of miracles are going to happen, during this persecution time, that we're going to be going through. A lot of miracles are going to happen. A lot of miracles happened during the time of the apostles. So the same and plus more miracles going to happen in our time. Because like the scripture saying, James 12 and 1, this is going to be a time of trouble since it's been a nation. It's not the times that we're entering into is going to be the worst times ever on the planet Earth, man. So if it's going to be the worst times ever, that means we're going to need miraculous divine intervention. Yeah. And that's going to happen. So that's the mindset that we have to continue to have as we continue to go through this walk and go through this journey. That no matter what Esau does, no matter what he has planned, that at the end we have Yahweh Hashem Yahushai on our side, and we're going to get the victory as long as we endure all the way to the end.
Because the Lord is going to have to give, he's going to bless us, lift the standard for the sake, because it's going to be so bad. Like you said, this is going to be the only option that we were going to have is just having faith in divine intervention in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay, these are the times that we're coming into. So it's good to stay prayed up, have faith, build yourself, because this is gonna be a wild ride, man. But nevertheless, don't want to make it too long. Lord willing, I hope this video was edifying. But again, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises due to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakadash. And again, double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstones, teaching truth and sincerity, and also who rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect.